all know that drowning is a big problem, and it's plagued our swimming pool industry for decades. But big problems require big solutions. No single organization can solve big, complex problems. Normally, organizations compete, even in the not-for-profit world, regardless of their common purpose. But for real comprehensive solutions, collaboration and cooperation is a much better strategy. And that's our purpose here tonight. Together, we can move the needle. That's all we should ask of ourselves, to have impact. As our program evolves, I'm personally hopeful that we can have even more organizations join us in this collaborative effort. Every child a swimmer, forever.
Thank you, Bill. I'm Maurice Bushra. I'm the president of FSPA. You know, as I've spent so much of the last few months with Bill, he almost always mentions the spiritual mission that this is. There was a time when Bill's spiritual mission was really to help be the godfather of FSPA 40 years ago. Today, more than 700 members spread across 16 chapters around our state are incredibly excited to join in this new spiritual mission to save and improve the lives of children across the United States and especially here in Florida. Our new mission brings us full circle in some ways. When Bill started his spiritual mission with FSPA, we were part of what is now PHTA. And we're thrilled that this brings us back full circle, and we thank Sabrina and Rowdy for being part of that. So we're thrilled to be involved, happy to be here tonight, and looking forward to helping move this spiritual mission forward.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Maurice. My name's Rowdy Gaines, and very shortly as well. I just can't thank everybody for being here tonight. I know it's Friday night on an October weekend. You could be at a million different places, and I just appreciate you being here with us. I cannot thank FSPA for being such a great partner. Mickey and I were just talking about it. I'm so excited about the possibilities to be able to improve the lives of our community's children. You know, and I went to FSPA's board meeting a few weeks ago, and one of the things I said was, you know, it's not just about our own flesh and blood, right? We care about our own children, our own grandchildren more than anything else, but it's about our community's children and grandchildren. And I was born and raised here. I'm a third generation Floridian. My dad, my grandfather, and I know that I'm vice president of partnerships and development for the Pool and Hot Tub Alliance, which is nationwide. But the beautiful thing is we feel like this can be a model for the entire country. We have to start somewhere, and why not start in the state that obviously Maurice and Mickey, who we could not do this without, especially you, Maurice. This would have never happened without your support and your love for what we're trying to do, and I'll never be able to thank you enough. I have to take 2 seconds to introduce a few people because I think our industry is a little bit disconnected. I have found since I started with PHTA, and so I know my world, and I would love to introduce some others, but my world has some really special people that I'd like to introduce tonight real quickly. First of all, one of our inductees at the Hall of Fame tomorrow night will be inducted, in my opinion, the greatest swim coach in the history of our sport, the head coach of the 2016 Olympic team, which put more swimmers on the team more than anybody else. And it was also the greatest Olympic team in history, so it's pretty cool. David Marsh is here tonight. We have 5-time Olympic gold medalist. My opinion, again, the greatest backstroker in history. There are 4 strokes in our sport. He's the greatest in one of them. Aaron Pearsall is here tonight. He's right there sitting down. So if you haven't had a chance to get to know Aaron, please do. The greatest Olympic swimmer from Israel, who flew all the way from Israel to be here at David's induction. He was David's first recruit at Auburn University. Yoav Bruck is here. And finally, last but not least, she was a 1948 Olympian, okay? 1948. That's when the men in London, the men flew to London, the women took a boat to London. That's how long ago and how far our sport has come. But the amazing Penny Taylor is here. So we're really thankful that she could be here. And last but not least, I want to thank Bill Kent. Bill and I have developed an incredible kinship, a friendship that will last forever. Regardless of how this shakes out, I know I have a friend forever. And I don't know, he feels like my older brother in many ways, and I'm so thankful for his passion. I know I could say father, but I'm not going to.
I thought this was a 1-minute speech.
Sorry, okay, 1-minute speech. I'm done. But again, thank you. We're really looking forward to it. And finally, I want to introduce my boss, who came all the way down from Washington, D.C., Arlington, Virginia, exactly, Sabrina Hickman, who's been so supportive of this as well. So, Sabrina, thank you.
Thank you.
I know, but I had to introduce our Olympians. My gosh.
We had a contest. They all were debating who was going to talk the longest, and Rowdy's my first round for everybody. I'm Sabrina Hickman. I work for the Pool and Hot Tub Alliance. I've been with this amazing industry for 2 years. I am sure all of you are wondering how I got Rowdy Gaines to work with me, and I always say what my husband learned as a travel baseball coach: sometimes it's better to be lucky than to be good. And I think we're all extremely lucky to have Rowdy advocating for drowning prevention. When I first joined Pool and Hot Tub Alliance, my first call from the industry was from this gentleman right here, Bill Kent, who may not have been in favor of the unification, but he called me and told me all about Every Child a Swimmer, and I said, that guy is going to start a movement, and I can absolutely feel the movement starting. They say everything starts in California. Those are all the bad things, drought and decarb. All the good things start here in Florida. So with that, I will say, in the spirit of partnerships, in the spirit of swimming, I feel as if with ISHOF, Every Child a Swimmer, PHTA, and now FSPA, we've just completed our medley, our relay team, and we're going to go out and win the gold. So we're here to sign, we're here to drink, have fun, and really make an amazing impact in drowning prevention. So thanks each and every one of you for being here.
We're going to do that in a second. But first of all, Bill, I'm happy. We have Bill, of course, and Rowdy did speak at our board meeting a couple of weeks ago. Some of our chapters have already made contributions, so I'm happy to present you with our first check for $3,000 for swim lessons to save Florida's children.
Thank you. So Sabina and Maurice and Bill are going to now officially sign the documents, and then we'll recess to dinner. So again, thank you all so much for coming tonight. By the way, 100% of your donation tonight, 100% goes into Step in the Swim. It doesn't go into any overhead. So that's the great thing about our spiritual mission. So again, thank you all so much.
All right, so we now are going to be collaborators and cooperators. The one thing I would also like to say is how sad I am that Brent Rudemiller is not here to sign this document instead of myself. He was supposed to come because he was very fired up about tomorrow night's honoree ceremonies, and his blood work this week didn't come out good, so he was told to stay home. But keep him in your prayers, please.